Alright.
Oh, I can go down here. Yeah, but yeah, I'll definitely watch when I get to Austin.
Right. I don't think it's a good idea to be, watching and driving.
No, when I get there, I'm going to be leaving early. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
So,
I'll
3 hour
go there
drives to work is kind of crazy to me, but then again, you
three and a
also
half.
work. But yeah, then again, you also, like, work, what, 24 hours while you're there? 48, 76.
Actually, right now, actually, to be honest with you, right now, I am doing, whatchamacallit? I am doing 96 hours one week,
Jesus.
and this week I'm doing 120 hours.
Gotta repair that. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing 120 hours this week. I did 96 last week, and it alternates me back and forth between that.
That's a lot of work there, sir.
Well, I mean, it's an ambulance company, and sometimes we're busy and sometimes we're not. The last time though, fuck, dude, we were busier than shit. Like I literally had to stay and sleep for 8 hours. Thank God there was nobody coming in, but I crashed for 8 hours because I was physically exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, no, I'm just not. I'm not. It's not safe. I already knew it was. It's just not safe for me to drive home.
Yep, hey, do what you gotta do, man. No point, get yourself killed out there, you know?
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not a big deal. I'm only going to be doing this for like 6 months to a year, depending. And after that, I'm done with EMS. I'm fucking done. I want a normal job where I can just go to work for 8 hours or 12 hours and just exhaust. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, thank you for the ration. I'm gonna need it. This way. Okay, cool. All right.
I'm actually kind of excited.
What's up? What are you excited for?
Like, honestly, I think this is going to be my last year in EMS.
Need something?
Uh,
Need something?
what is that under? Journal? Well, now that that's been taken care of, I can actually head back soon. What did you give me? Oh, a helmet. I'm not gonna wear that because that's. Oh my god! How do you have a plus 50 mana cost, 50% mana cost helmet? What the fuck? Oh, it also has +2 armor. Okay, I guess that explains it. Helmets rarely ever get like, just +1 protection. This one has +2.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, that's definitely getting sold. I'm not walking around with that shit.
So literally, it's not even worth carrying.
Oh, I mean, it's good, but not as a mage. That's bad. That's horrible. Just shoot me now. It's easier. Let's see. Especially when I'm using like a magic to get around that.
Greetings, friend.
Magic and a skill to get around that. The deficiencies of what I'm running. Because I'm basically running a glass cannon build. Hmm. What can I get rid of? Still a couple of those. Yeah, get rid of all this shit. Oh, I'm carrying so many mana potions. What the fuck? Just a pocket. Okay, that fixed somewhat the problem.
Greetings, friend.
There we go. Problem solved. Right down to the basement, see what's down here. Ooh, gee. I didn't know there was a shield for that. Okay. How do you make one of those? Astral shield. Okay. Astral spear. Huh. Interesting. Dying over here. So you're about ready to get out of the fucking, I don't even know what to call that, workforce? What is this? Okay, so you're ready to get out the ambulance workforce, huh?
Oh, dude, I'm so ready to get out of ambulances. It's not even funny.
What? What don't you like? Breaking your back, lifting up heavy people?
Oh, dude, I've done it for 28 years in March. I'll keep my certification, but I won't do it for a living. Fuck that.
Dude, I must ask, why have the certification then?
I work too
Greetings,
hard to
friend.
have it, and it's always a backup. You know what I mean? Like, let's say something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always have my certification. I can always get a job. I know enough people in EMS.
I guess that's true.
You can't take a job for granted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I understand. I mean, I want out of EMS, like bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't deny the fact that EMS has put a roof over my head and food on the table for fucking almost 3 decades now.
True. But isn't that like the same thing as Stockholm Syndrome?
Kind of. There's a security at EMS. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what it is. I know. I mean, it's like surgery. You can put me in any surgical office, in any operating room, and I know what I'm doing.
Huh.
Same thing with EMS. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that's what I chose to study, and I'm good at it. But like surgery sucks.
How so?
It's a good field to get into if you're a surgical tech. You learn a lot, you see a lot. You're like literally in there doing the surgery with the surgeon.
Ah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what sucks about it is, like during COVID, they weren't doing any surgeries except for emergency surgeries, right?
Yeah.
So that meant a lot of people lost their jobs.
Wait, what? So,
Well, they weren't doing any surgery except for emergencies, right?
yeah,
That cuts out all the total hips, the total knees, the fucking ACO repairs, gallbladders, all that shit. That's.
and most of that shit does not sound like something that's optional to me, you know.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
But people are like, you weren't doing any surgeries. Like some
Yeah.
small hospitals, their operating rooms closed down because they didn't do trauma. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if you if your surgical tech can't scrub in on surgery, why is he working? You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. No, like that to me sounds like a problem that was not really thought through because now you don't have people who are technically qualified anymore to no fault of their own.
I
You
mean,
know,
I
and
knew a
then
lot of surgical techs who lost their jobs, and how do I say this? They lost their jobs because the hospitals weren't doing gallbladder surgery. They weren't doing this. They weren't doing that. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So they were shit out of luck. And the thing about surgery too is, how do I tell you this? You got to take call, which is, I had to take call 3 times out of the week, which meant I couldn't drink, I couldn't go anywhere, I had to stay close to the hospital, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had to be within a 30-minute response to the hospital
Oh yeah, fuck that
for
shit.
surgeries, right? Because I was on
Mhm.
call. Okay. So I'm on call. I have to be able to respond to the hospital within 30 minutes. Anytime the fucking pager or my phone goes off.
Basically, you have to have your clothes already laid out, washed, no
Yep.
drinking. Hell, just because smoking wasn't no smoking's not on that list, you know. Of course, I don't think
Yeah.
they would have
So
any employees at that point. Let's be honest here.
okay. So there I gotta go do that, right? And I gotta do that. And then every first, third, and fifth weekend of the month, I had to take call for the weekend. So
Mm,
okay, I'm on call, right? Okay,
hmm.
I'm on call. I get paid 10% of my hourly wage for the time I'm on call, which is the moment I leave work for like 12 hours during the week and for 48 hours on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
So I
So wait,
couldn't work
48
another.
hours on the while you're on the weekend? Like, bro, you can't even sleep for that duration.
No, I mean, but that was the thing. I had to take call. And, I mean, that's what it was. And honestly, I make more working for an ambulance company the hours I work, even though I make less per hour, right?
Hmm.
But I can walk away and I'm done. I'm not taking call. I'm not, I go home and that's it. I punch out, I'm gone.
Yeah, I see why you left surgical tech. That
I
shit's
mean,
crazy.
and I did it for a long time. How do I put this to you? I did it for a long time, and then I worked EMS on the weekends because I wound up, excuse me, I wound up working for an outpatient center that didn't make me take call during the week or at night. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I could just work my 8 hours for surgery, and then I could work the weekends for an ambulance company. But the ambulance company that I worked for, oh, you're gonna love this. They were shitty. They were like, okay, you work 48 hours, but we're only going to pay you for 40.
Yeah, no, that's a lawsuit. So definitely sue with prejudice.
And I'm like, well, why? And they're like, well, if you're just sleeping, we're not going to pay you for that. Yeah, but
Can you prove I was 100% sleeping for those 48 hours and not on call or ambulance doing something?
well, here's the thing. You have to be at the station. You have to be ready to take a call. But they're using an old law that was intended for taxi cab drivers, not EMS.
Yeah, that's why I would
Called,
take. Like,
called
did it say specifically taxi drivers?
well, yeah, pretty much, because it says it's the rule. The thing is, it's engaged and waiting to be engaged.
I'm looking at that, and I had to look it up and see what the exact wording is, because because you know how law works, like it has to be worded specifically, or else it doesn't work that way, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Because spirit of law and letter of the law are two separate things. Even though abstract spirit of law makes more sense than letter, but it doesn't work that way.
So we would be on. The way they'd do it is if we were at work, okay, we'll pay you 40 hours, but if you don't get a call between the hours of midnight and 4 in the morning, then you don't get paid for those hours, even though you're punched in.
Yeah, I would talk to a lawyer about that shit.
So I was all like, what? So they screwed me out of overtime every fucking weekend, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely a talk to a lawyer, because that right there is an exploit. And the thing is, if you're like all you do is take
Greetings,
it to a
friend.
judge, and a judge will be like, yeah, no, that's not what that law was intended for, because you guys are actually engaged most of the time, barely getting to actually sleep. Because not like taxi, you have to go out there and get that shit. Taxi, you know,
Yeah,
because
you can turn it down.
yeah. Let's see. Those bandits. Yeah, those are bandits right there. Well, give me 1 second. I'm about to have a little bit of stuff to sell to you. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, I'm on. Oh, fuck you, dude. You're specifically getting this shit.
Greetings, friend.
So. Yeah, that's probably everything. Get this out of here.
Yeah, so really, I don't want to do EMS anymore, but I'll keep my certification.
Hmm. That's understandable.
God damn, that 100's too fast for me.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just trying to complete some bounties, and I was going down to where there were some people to kill. Well, not people, fallen in the Cosmodrome. But he ran right past me, dude. He was moving. Like I don't know what the fuck he was using,
Greetings, friend.
but like hunters are agile. Period. You know what I mean?
Well, that's that, and they're built like a for a dodge, like a, like a your resilience determines your barricade recharge time.
Yeah.
The mobility, we always run max mobility for our dodge time. So our dodge comes back faster depending on what our mobility is. So we always have max mobility to get those dodges back because most hunters are PvP players. That's not
Greetings, friend.
Yeah. That hunter was fast. I was like, oof.
trying to think he might have been also wearing some other exotic that helped with speed, probably Frosties. They increase sprint speed. I think they kind of mix with the max mobility. Like Titans can get it really fast as well, but it's kind of bad for them to spec into it because barricade and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I'll take it. Ah, perfect. What are you doing here? Okay, fuck you. Alright, cheap piece of shit.
And honestly, I'm not upset about it because I did the best I could with no guidance. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Like my grandmother was an LPN, but like she didn't have. She got a nursing degree right after out of high school. You know what I mean?
right.
And she went to high school like, well, she was born in 1913, so their standards weren't, you know.
And even then, when you already have skilled nurses, easier to. Oh god damn it! It's easier for them to train them up. Instead of like what do you call that? It's easier for them to maintain training with them than just treats new ones from scratch.
Right. And the thing was, so I never really had anyone to advise me, hey, you should study this, you should do this, you should do, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like my biological mother knew what to do, but I mean, honestly, how do I put this? I don't think she hated me, but she definitely didn't love me. My biological mother was, I could put it this way, she was a grifter. Like whatever she could do to make a profit for herself. You know what I mean?
Ah, okay. So straight up sees that person, that song, she ain't a gold digger, but, that song.
Oh no, she was. Let me put it to you this way. My grandmother had her funeral arrangements done and paid for
Mm-hmm.
because she didn't want to be a burden. Also, she knew that my biological mother was not going to take care of her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, so she arranged for her funeral and prepaid everything. Right? Had
Right.
insurance policies for all that stuff. My biological mother, how do I put this? She went behind her back. She came into the house 'cause she had the keys. Because for some reason the hospital gave her the keys to the house. Right? And what she
Yeah.
did was she switched everything my grandmother did to have the cheapest funeral she could so she could pocket the money, the leftover money from the insurance.
What a piece of fucking shit.
And then had the audacity to ask my brother and I to help her with the funeral expenses.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but I probably would straight up told her to go fucking kill herself before
Oh, well,
beating
I'm
the shit
glad.
out of her.
Well, she kind of did.
I mean,
You know how she died? She
I
fell in the bathtub and hit her head and died that way.
true, but I mean, like straight up. I don't even know, man.
No, she died the way she lived, by herself.
Yeah, but that doesn't really seem like justice either.
And the thing was, how do I put this? Um, this bitch. I mean, and it was. Now that I think about it, that I had my own child,
Mm-hmm.
I would never do what she did because my grandmother wanted to adopt me. That way, she could get some financial aid helping to raise me, right?
Right.
Because my grandmother did everything for me. Okay, like all my clothes, all my food, like she supported me on her Social Security, and she basically made like maybe $700 a month on her Social Security. My goddamn biological mother was an LVN. She worked double shifts on Memorial, and she spent all her money on herself and useless dick. Like I kid you not. She spent her money supporting these useless men who didn't work. But she had the audacity to claim me on her income tax and my brother, and probably made a pretty penny doing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Those Simpsons are really good. If
Oh
you
yeah.
want to be that was a piece of shit.
Because one year I claimed my brother's daughter because I owed him money, right? Because basically, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna use a trash wrap. When my wife committed suicide, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, she left me in debt. There's no doubt about it.
What do you mean by left you in debt?
Like I would tell her, she's like, I want to be in charge of the money. I'm like, okay, but be responsible. She wasn't responsible.
Definitely would have separate bank accounts. Like that's granted, I have hard grained to that, and you know, after seeing so much shit, even for my own grandmother, separate bank accounts are a requirement.
You know what? You're right. Don't let anyone tell you you're wrong, because you are completely and totally right.
No, like I said, man, I've seen so much shit. You know, because even my grandmother screwed me over once. I think I told you about that shit.
Yeah.
See, like, took money out of my bank account, and that was my money. And the thing is, they were the ones who made me in charge of the fucking, because I didn't want to deal with it, but they made me in charge of, like, all the head of the house and all that state and shit. And then not even ask me about it, and then just go take the money out. Like, I wasn't gonna fucking notice.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Yep. You know, so she would claim me. My wife left me in debt. Like, she spent money on stupid shit, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I learned to realize that, you know, that's just how women are. Well, my wife, I mean...
I will say about 75% of women are emotionally irrational.
Yeah. So she wanted to get a credit card, and I told her no. But it's money we can use, and I'm like, bullshit.
That's debt you can use. That's a bill.
Dude, she wanted to get a fucking credit card that was going to charge us, I believe it was 27% interest.
27%? The fuck? Bro. Okay.
I told her she was goddamn crazy. I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're going to be in debt. I was like, well, I mean, she's like, well, we need them. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need you to stop spending money stupidly, and we need to save our money. That's what needs to happen. And she was all, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, where does your check go? We know where mine goes. Like, I'm paying bills here at your grandmother's house. She goes, well, you live here too. I said, yeah, but you know what? I have my own house. And when I was living in my own house, I had leftover money after I paid the bills. And that's because I was paying for childcare. And I was by myself. And I'm with you, and I'm broke off my ass. I don't know. I don't understand this. You work, I work, but we have nothing. We're broke.
You ever find out what she was spending money on?
Just stupid shit.
Such as?
Taking her mom out to eat, fucking... And I'm like, why are you taking your mom out to eat? We don't go out to eat. Spending money on stupid shit. Just, you know, lending her brother money. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your brother is a man...
Has he ever paid back?
No, she committed suicide, so...
I mean, like, at the time she was loaning him money. So he never paid her back anything.
Nope.
Don't loan. Simple as that. Yeah.
Not a penny. And I'm like, how do you think we're going to make it, Jessica? Well, she goes, well, I depend on your check, and my little check just gets us by until your check comes in.
Wait. How much did she make?
She was an assistant manager at McDonald's. So she made about maybe $400 less than I made a week.
How much were you making a week, if you don't mind me asking?
I was making about 900 a week.
500 a
So she
week?
was making about
That's
500.
still like, bro, that's what I make now. I live by myself in a 2 bedroom apartment.
Yeah,
The
like
fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. I was like, dude, you were responsible with money. And she goes, well, I told you I couldn't say worth a lick. Then why did you want to be in
No.
charge of the money?
I right there. Soon it got cut off from all the accounts. Because like she said that shit. Oh, that would have pissed me off. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, rant like I feel like that shit. I would have just. Oh, that's some crazy ass shit. I would not have tolerated.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, I seen so much crazy shit. Like my grandfather told me like his like one friend, his basically wife left him, or yeah, basically wife left or broke up with, got divorced with him, kicked him out of the house, moved her new boyfriend into his house that he bought with the kids still there, and he still had to pay off the fucking lease because the
Hmm.
kids lived there, and he couldn't stop paying it. He's like, if I stop paying, I'll go to jail. And I'm just like, fuck, man, that's bullshit. Granted, I would have just moved out of the fucking country, left them high and dry, kicked me out of my own house, and then moved some dickhead in. Hell, I might have just burned down the house on my way out too, make sure no one was in it, burn that bitch down, and told him, you're gonna fuck me like that. Granted, I don't have kids, so I don't know. I don't have, most attachment to kids, so that might skew my opinion on doing that. You know what I'm saying? But still,
Yeah.
This
oh,
worries me.
So
like,
she left me in debt. You know what I mean? We had like
yeah.
$2,000 in credit card debt, which I didn't even know about that credit card.
Wait, does he have your name on the credit card too?
No, well, the thing was this: she had my social security number. She goes, but you have good
Oh,
credit, and I'm like, yeah, there's a
well,
reason. I pay my bills.
well, if I would have found out, see, I would have sued. I would have took the court because you can't just do that. Like, I'm sorry, sir.
Well, technically she could because she was my wife, so
I'm.
she could, you know what I mean? So she could open lines of credit without me knowing because she was my actual wife.
Okay. I'll make sure to write that down. Don't give social security information ever. Hide that bitch. If ever I do make the stupid choice of getting married, I'm
No,
pre
don't
up
get me
and
wrong.
what's up?
Hold on, gotta destroy this.
Let's see. Wait, what am I looking at? This not Skyrim. Elemental immunity potion. Huh.
This worries me.
No. Okay.
Hey there.
Here's what I need you to do. Listen well. There are two main issues being debated at this council meeting. Old Levant wishes to reclaim their hold over Abrassar.
Yeah, so my biological mother was really a piece of shit. Like I said, like I said,
If Old Levant's claims are
my wife
recognized,
left me in debt, right? So I told my brother, I'll pay you back the money I owe you,
the Sirocco region
'cause he helped me
lies in
out
the
a lot.
shadow of a volcano.
I said, I'll pay you back this tax season. He goes, how are you going to do that? Let me claim your daughter. He goes, what do you mean? I'm going to claim your daughter. He goes, okay. And I go, you don't make very much. I make pretty good money.
Oh, that's right, because those tax exemptions. Isn't the children like 10% off your taxes?
Right, so
If
I
not
claimed
20.
I claimed my brother's daughter, which was the only child he had at the time. And I claimed my son. Dude, I got like $9,000 back in taxes.
Woo! Woo! Damn!
So I paid him back what I owed him. Because, I mean, I worked hard. Like I worked all the time. Just like I do now. Well, I paid him back. And next year he's like, hey, can you claim my daughter and give me money again? I go, no! I did that to pay you back. Well, why not? That's my fucking money. I go, first of all, Carlos, it's not. It's my money.
Hey, wait. How did you assume it was his money?
Because my brother kind of has the same greedy attitude that my biological mother has, so she raised him.
Like, no, my whole thing is like, I would ask him, explain to me how that's your money.
And I explained it to him. It's like, it's not your money. This is money that I paid, that I earned, and I paid in taxes. He goes, okay. He goes, but you wouldn't see any of that much money. And I go, no, I wouldn't. But you see, the thing is, this is money that I paid in taxes. This goes towards my Social Security. And I guess he finally snapped. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna do that. I did it to pay you back because I was working,
Right.
but I wasn't making what I usually make. Excuse me.
Yeah, the whole thing that gets me is like, that's my money. I'm just like, what? Clearly it wasn't.
Well, no, because he's all like, I go, dude, I claimed your daughter and I paid you back the money I owed you, plus a little extra.
Right.
And I go, he wasn't working at the time. He was living off a settlement. So I'm like, dude, literally, you don't you don't claim taxes because you're living on a settlement. You don't have any income. And I told him, I said, dude, you got to find a career. You got to find a job. That money's not going to last you forever.
Mm-hmm.
And he was all like, hey, well, this is the money I got from my arm because when the doctor delivered him, he did nerve damage to his arm. So his right arm is smaller than his left arm, and it's kind of paralyzed.
Oh.
And the thing is, he goes, well, this is the money I got for my arm. And it's like, dude, let me tell you something. Nobody's gonna fucking feel sorry for you over your arm, and nobody's gonna cut you any slack in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Especially when you
telling
lived
you,
at it
'cause-
for your whole life. It's not something that's recent either. So,
yeah. And I said, dude, I'm telling you because I love you. You need to find a job. You have a girlfriend. You have a baby. You need to find a job, be able to provide for these people.
right.
And I don't know. And then he had another baby with Nisi, and I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing? I was like, dude, you have no job, you have no career. And then she left him, and she got pregnant from somebody else.
And I'm waiting for it. She slapped him with the child support.
No, because he had the DNA. He had her take a DNA test. Said, that's not my girl.
I mean, for the
That's
second
not my
kid.
baby. No, the second one was his. The third one, I don't know what the fuck. That was, I don't know. She lost a lot of weight. And she started posting pictures on Instagram and shit. And, getting a lot of attention and fucking, I don't know.
I guess he even realized he was tired of a piece of shit. It's on his ass.
So, now he's a manager of a Circle K. So he makes pretty good money. He makes about 50,000 a year, 55.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah. Still.
But that's what my biological mother was. Like literally, she spent her money on herself and useless dick, and I let my grandmother raise me on her Social Security, but claim me on her taxes every year, and then claim me and my brother every year.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's some stupid shit, man.
And, I didn't know anything was wrong because I hadn't had a kid of my own. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I had my son. I claimed him on taxes, and I got back like anywhere from, oh my god, like $5 to $6 grand a year.
Oh, Jesus. I guess kids are expense, but damn, I didn't know they were that much.
Oh yeah. Like I said, if I had 2 kids, I would have gotten back. I know one guy. He had like fucking 5 kids. He worked a minimum wage job. He worked a job. His girlfriend worked a job. He claimed the kids. He got back like 18,000 in taxes. I was like pissed
What
off.
the fuck?
No. He got back 19. He got back 19. I'm like, I know you didn't pay that much into the system.
Maybe it's attributing for both people working. So I think it technically counts for if they're in the household together. It counts for both.
Nope. You count some. You can claim so many kids on your account, and your chick can claim so many kids on hers, and you claim you're separated. You know what I mean? And that's how you do it.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that change if you're married?
They weren't really married.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Because I could see that working some weird way if they're not married, but if they were married, I was about to say that's broken as fuck, dude.
Dude, why do you think all these welfare mothers have all these kids?
Well, that's a different story. They're living off of child support and government. They don't have the taxes unless they're actually working a job.
Dude, all
They
they have to
usually
do is
don't.
work a job. Dude, all they have to do is work a job for like 6 months out of the year. Maybe
Yeah, that's the thing.
less.
Most of them don't even work a job, dude. So,
Well, I knew one who did.
my God.
And dude,
My
she made a
God,
fucking
what the
killing.
fuck?
Yeah, they reward these people for having all these kids.
See, this is why we need to abolish the welfare system, rebuild that shit from the ground up.
Yeah, basically because people take advantage of it. They ride the system. And what do they get? What do they have to do? Okay, you get public housing, $20. You get public housing. You get a $10 or $5 electric bill. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I know about that shit.
Okay, and you pay like 20, $30 on rent. And then you have all these kids. You get food stamps while you sell your food stamps and shit.
Like, I knew how that stuff was with my mom, but, like, she literally couldn't work. So, missing
Right.
this.
Yeah.
So,
But these people can work, but they don't.
like I said, I knew it was exploitable, but I didn't realize how much. Because, like I said, my experience was mom was able to work. My dad wasn't paying child support. My sister's dad was. So, I didn't know how fucking broken the system was.
Oh yeah. All kinds of broken, bro. And it's like, I mean, that's what it is. That's the way it is. And people get rewarded for having. Dude, I worked security at Section 8 apartments one time before I got my surgical tech when I was in school. There were 3 generations of people living in public housing. I'm talking the grandparents. The parents, and their kids. Sometimes 4 generations.
See, fuck that shit, dude.
You know, there were 3. They figured out how to work the system, and that's what they did. And all of them were fully capable of working. They were full of shit.
Yeah, because I was told, like, other people, you know, just go fake whatever government give money. Because my own personal thing is, I don't like asking for help. I really don't. I don't know why, but I hate depending on anyone, period. And if I can, I'll go without for as long as possible. So I didn't really go for that shit. And now, just seeing all these people here, all those people who do that, it just disgusts me. They're like, this is how I feel, man. You know, when the gays out there like these lazy ass niggers, I'm just like, man, I can almost agree with them. I can almost agree with them.
Well, it's like Chris Rock said, what white people don't like about black people,
Black people
really
like.
don't like you. You know, and you can see them. I mean, because they ain't doing jack shit, but they're fucking collecting a check and licking off the government. You know what I mean?
And oh, you know what pisses me off more? Because I'm not the same person who will go and agree with them while they do that stupid shit. I'm an Uncle Tom. I'm a coon, you know. They'll call me all types of racial slurs and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, oh, because I'm not in there, so poor, I have to go suck Biden's dick for money, tell him how good he is and keep voting for him. Because I won't stoop low, because I have fucking self-respect.
Yep.
I'm a bad person. You get to make fun of me. Shit, do all these same fucks don't even know how to do anything for themselves.
Yep.
And make themselves the victims. And then wonder why they get quote unquote treated like the pieces of shit they are.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I've never gotten any financial aid. And that's because the doctor, after I had my strokes and my open hearts, he was like, okay, here, fill this out. I go, what's this? He goes, that's to have you disabled. I go, disabled? Yeah. He goes, dude, you've had back surgery. You've had 5 strokes. You had 2 open hearts. You qualify. And I go, yeah, I may qualify, but I don't want it.
I will say take it just for a little bit to get back on your feet, then get off of it.
No, I went back to work.
Well, I mean, I say you should have took it to get yourself into a stable position, then go back to work, then get off of disability. Granted, the same way I treat unemployment. I don't use it much, but when I do, it's because of stupid ass bullshit that I had no control over. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah. No shit.
I'll be honest with you. The first 3 months, oh, this is sweet, I'm chilling. It's annoying, I lost my job, but I'm chilling. The final 3 months, oh god, I can't stand to be here anymore. There's nothing going on. There's no new games. Hell, I'm even running out of shit to watch on fucking YouTube. How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I have to leave. Because if I sit here anymore, I'm probably going to end up killing somebody. I just sit here and think to myself, how the fuck did these sane people just sit there and live off the government? What do they do all the time? Is that why they go around shooting each other? Is this it? Are you that bored that all that you got now going for you is gangbanging? Drive-bys? Fuck, man. Chris, I guess for 6 months I was ready to just go shoot somebody. Shit.
That's how it happens, though. Like, literally, that's how
Yeah. I just find it funny because these same people be like, Republicans are holding it back, man. They don't want to help you. They want to hurt you. I'm just like, yeah, they want to hurt you. They sure do. That's why they're ripping the Band-Aid off instead of letting it fucking fester.
I've always been of the opinion I'd rather work, because that way I don't owe anybody anything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I don't mind working. I don't like doing what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you right now.
Negotiations will be
I've been doing it for too long, and I'm just like, oh, I'm tired of this shit. But it's paying, so for the next 6 months to a year, I'm going to keep on doing it until I can get into truck driving and not have to work the way I work right now. And honestly, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that. You gotta think, Hunter, I owe $12,000 back taxes on my property, my house and property. I'm down to $2,100. And that was working with AirMed and then working with Lone Star when AirMed went out of business back in March.
Here's the plan.
On just 48 hours and driving back and forth from San Antonio. Yes. Now I'm driving back and forth from Austin, but I'm putting in more hours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So 96 hours and then 120 hours. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But if I can just do this for a few more months, I can finish paying off the back taxes on the house. I can pay my back income taxes and I can start to stack money away. You know what I mean?
Right.
You stack money away, and then boom. If I get 10, 15 grand put away, I can tell them, hey, take me off the schedule for a month. I'm going to go to Del Mar for truck driving. I don't know how I'm going to come back, but I'm going to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just going to do that. And that's what I'm going to do.
Um. Yeah, man. I still don't understand how people do that shit, dude. That shit pisses me off. You know, on top of that, these same fucks would listen complain about how they don't got anything. Like, as if everything's supposed to be given to them on a silver fucking platter. And they have, like, oh, you know, racism, you know, affected my family, so I need money. Like, what? You mean to tell me that your family's such a fucking failure that you couldn't do anything for generations about it?
Exactly.
Sounds like a fucking personal problem if you ask me. Shit. If you want to do something better for yourself, that's your own damn fault. Shit. Don't come to me complaining that your life fucking sucks when you won't do anything to change it.
That's the thing, though. They're like, oh, my life is horrible. This, and that. I mean, life is hard. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is fair. So, you know.
Give me 1 second.
I could have gone on unemployment and shit. I could have gotten disabled. I didn't want to.
Yeah, because I would say this, you know, for medical reasons, if you have something, even though you don't personally believe it won't be temporary for you, take it for the time being, because, you know, the government's already taking it out of your fucking paycheck anyways. You know? You know, dip into your own, because the thing, when you think about it, disability is your own fucking money. You know, especially when you work for it. Not like you.
My thing is, I could make more money working.
True, but I'm saying, like, you don't have to live off disability. It's just something to get you by until something, you know, everything's stable.
Oh no!
You know.
If I take disability, that's all I got. I'm disabled.
Oh, so you can't technically get off of disability?
You can, but you'd have to pay them back.
You have to pay them back? So, like, if I'm screwed for, like, let's say both my legs are broken for, like, 2 years. Like, it took that long to get my legs back in place. I had to pay them back for 2 years of my legs, but I couldn't do shit.
I believe that's how it works.
I gotta look that up now. Cause I'm not
Cause
saying you're
I,
wrong. It's just because it might also be a local thing. Because I'm not sure who handles that. I'm not sure if it's state or federal wise.
I believe disability is federal. Because all the people I've known who've gotten it, um, how do I put this? Like they got disability because something happened or something. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like okay, this one guy I knew, he got into a car accident, right? He wound up going into a coma for 3 years. So okay, he was a big guy, almost my size but heavier. He was like 6 feet tall. He weighed about 300 pounds. He was a fat guy. Well, he was in a coma for 3 years and they didn't turn him. So he had a fucking decubitus ulcer on his
Hmm.
sacrum that you could see his pelvis and his spine through.
Oh God. Oh God.
They didn't turn him. So and they didn't expect him to wake up. And when he did, he woke up and he sued the nursing home and won. But he had to put the money into his sister's name because otherwise Social Security would want back the money that they paid for his Medicare and Medicaid for him to have a nursing home. That fucked him up.
They want the money back. Oh,
Oh yeah, he would have had to pay him back. That's why he put the money in his sister's name.
fuck. See, man. 'Cause that's how our system's broken. Because he's not even exploiting the system. You know, if he was exploiting the system, then I could see him wanting the money back. But they put him in a bad nursing home. So God damn it, man. I swear. I fucking swear, dude. Fucking. Fuck, man. If I'm still alive in 10 years, or 5 years in one case, I might do something stupid. I'm telling you, man, it'd be the stupidest shit I ever take if I ever do it.
Yeah, so Social Security or Medicare, Medicaid probably wanted their money. They did want their money back. So he put the money under his sister's name in order not to pay them back.
Northeastern exit.
Yeah, bro, getting disabled isn't something you can just. Okay, I'm gonna be disabled for 6 months and then.
Hmm. That's crazy. I thought that was, how the government was supposed to work because you're already taking my money. The fuck are you spending it on? They being temporary disabled so I can get back to the point where I can start making them more money would make sense to them. No, they want the money now and extra money on top of it. Are you kidding me?
Hi. No way.
But yeah, straight up, man. This shit's always fucking ridiculous. Okay, let's do this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Think if I had known before
This meeting
that
is
I could have made that kind of money driving a truck, I would have done this a long time ago. And just delivered gas and diesel and been home every day.
Oh, what time are you leaving for work?
Oh no.
What time? Let me check. Hold on, let me.
I think it's 1 o'clock for you right now.
Oh, that's
Or
still
about to
good.
be. Okay.
That's still okay.
This is unacceptable.
Are you serious? I really don't want to talk about it. Elat isn't quite what I thought he would be. What? Elat isn't quite what I thought he would be.
Okay. What type of backpack is he wearing?
Oh, no. Listen to me.
Hey.
Come on.
I feel you on that one.
Keep walking. I have no time for you.
What can I do for you? Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember him being here before. Supposed to have absolute faith in these things.
Well, bye. What can I... Oh, boy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
No way. Curious.
Desert push. The Scourge hit the region hard. Scattered tribes, what they call home. Prisoner had the entire region under control for nearly 50 years. Damn. With the urban settlements since day or night. An army to kill it, and they see it. Alarm felt to put them in its reward, and so they have ever since.
Listen.
Gave away what he had no right to. Proof our clan's a true tribal of odds. Sort of such. Okay.
See ya.
Hmm.
This will not stand.
So. Yeah, that is questionable. You know, to work to claim it back. Hmm.
Have you picked up on any relevant gossip?
People here might spark a firestorm.
Could you check the inn to see if they've arrived in Berg yet?
Yep. I'll go check. Check the inn to see if they arrived. Yeah, let's see about that. Good work. What happened here?
Huh?
Oh, just give me an excuse.
Okay, let's go quietly.
Excellent. I saw them kidnap Risa.
Shit.
Here's the plan.
Alright. Let's get this up and running. Give me a ghost. Give me a soul and give back my mana. Troubles, okay. Let's see, figure out what they did with these people. Okay, what the fuck's going on here? Just cloth. Do that. Put the line there. Go. Drink this. That's a weird dead end, but okay. Slots. Okay. Cool. Ancestral resting place. Let's move. Ghost, where the fuck are you at? Come on. Here we go. This. See if you guys have a key. No. No. shit, what's that? Okay. So it appears he's been shot and left to be feet on. Sides are frozen open in shock. Okay. Her who do with the hostages. Structuring the archive room the chamber. P9 sure please structure the room sure will be inevitable for at least as much time as possible. Killed on site, use as much ammunition as you need. Still will not survive this meeting. Historian he started supporting his whole position, kill him, use the caves. Realms, there are plenty of animals that will make short work of evidence if these to be disposed of. Chamber alert, hold him for ransom. We do not kill unless absolutely necessary. The old cabin in Burnt Woods. Oh, fuck. Prepare for such event. Commander, Forest Camp, Self-Redeemed. Near the stone steps. As far as all agents stick to the instructions to the letter. Okay. Do I know where Rissa is? South for the region. Okay. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, wrong one. Wrong one again. Okay. Go. I need to get out of here as fast as possible. Go back up. He probably had a key, didn't he? Yes, he did. Been abandoned. Okay. Okay, back to Necropolis. I need to head to the Burning Forest.
Oh God, that's funny.
You
God,
okay?
that's funny. Yeah. This guy thought he was going to steal my kills. But little did he know I was doing the bounty with the grenade launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of have a grenade launcher
Yeah.
with chain reaction.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I think that's even better than rocket launcher. You know, counting them, chasing them down, shooting over their shoulders. They like to do that shit.
Like, literally, I just fucking...
Well, now.
Literally, I just killed the fucking shit ton of them. And I just like, boom. Oh, they're dead. Oh, right over there. Boom. Grenade. They're dead.
What benefits most from all this? Here's the plan.
Ah, almost done.
Risa told me you can handle yourself in the wild.
Yep, alright. Fuck, I gotta go to the burn for shit. Okay.
This worries me.
Quick, take the shit off my shoulders. Shit, I don't have time to figure it out. Let's go.
That's my last bounty. Alright, cool. Go to the tower. Clear out my thing, and I'm done.
Okay, this is the burning tree.
Yeah, but see, and then my brother also got a, okay, he got a settlement because of malpractice with the doctor who delivered him. He should have been a C-section, right? Don't you know that my biological mother went and bought a house, or was making payments on a house, got a mortgage and shit, and was using that money to pay for it? A
Wow.
house in her name, okay? And then my brother started questioning her how she paying for the house when she never had any money, because she always had lived in the shittiest neighborhoods and drove the cheapest car because she didn't want to spend money. You know what I mean? She spent it on dudes and herself. Well, he finds out that she's using his money to pay for it, and he questions her about it, so she throws him out of his own house that he's paying for.
My thing is, how does he get access to the money?
Because he's his guardian, she's his mother, when he was underage at the time.
Oh, okay, that's,
So the minute that happened, he went and told the trustees that she threw him out So they stopped paying on the house, and she played poor victim. Well, he could have at least given me some warning. And it's like, dude, you threw him out of his own house. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, you could at least give him some warning. You didn't have that for him, did you? Fucking.
Yep. Fucking bitch. And despite all that, my brother still loved her. And I was like, little brother, you have a heart of gold.
Or brainwash. It's really extreme, good, high quality brainwashing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, but I was making $19 an hour at Lone Star, but I'm only making like $16 an hour here. But I'm putting in more hours, so it's still better for me. But it is what it is. But I want to get out of this. I want to get out of this
Oh shit.
because I've, sold most of my life to ambulance companies who didn't give a fuck about me. And I'm pretty sure they won't give a fuck about me in trucking, but at least I'll make better money and work less hours. Because to me right now, 70 hours a week looks pretty goddamn sweet. 6 12-hour shifts? Fuck, dude.
I mean, I'll say this. I'm not sure how much this is giving a fuck about you more, but last truck place that my uncle worked for, when he tried to move to a new one, like, because, he had to use him as reference, they basically lied to him. Told him he was a shit driver and shit. And then later called him up, it's like, hey, you can come back and work with us. They called him up and told him, hey, you can come back to work with us.
That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, dude, I'm just like, what the fuck? Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way.
Okay, so it's 1:19. So I guess I'll be on my way. I
Yep.
will talk to you about 3:30 in the morning if you're on. If not, well, I'll have a good weekend.
Yep, you too, sir.
All right, you too. Bye.
Oh god, it's those fucking bee things. Okay, so this is the burnt tree. Guess I should look for a bandit while I'm out here. Nope, that's a tree. It's not a person, right? Yeah, it's a bush, I think. Ah, shit. That's the last thing I fucking need. Oh, shit. Oh, that was the boss. Okay. That was fucking easy. I'm gonna warm myself up by a fire. Before I get a cold. Do I have a potion for this? Let's see, cold water defense. Can I walk out here? Yes, I can. Cool. Okay. Oh shit, it's a Burning Man. I do not feel like being set on fire right now. Let's keep going, Ghost. I wonder if that's the place. Wait, what? Where does this lead to? Okay. still alive? Cool. Never mind. Cool. Even better. I'll take all of it. Alright, let's move. Oh, hey. Copeland.
Thanks a bunch.
Well done.
Trying to figure out who ordered the attack. I found his body. Kidnappers shot him, left him for the animals.
I will make my way back to Berg. Be safe, be smart.
Okay, back to Berg we go. Oh, that's right. How can I forget? 2 useful souls right here for the taking. That's not good levels. Let me get the fuck out of here. Okay, I can go backwards heading straight up, what, north? Cool. Great. More bandits as usual. Oh no, those aren't bandits. Those aren't bandits at all. Where's my ghost? Great. Is there anything else with these guys? No? Good. No, no, fuck. Shit, swarm chasing. Fuck. Okay, cool. I'm heading way too far east. Okay. This is not where I want to be. Yeah, it's definitely where I don't want to be. Shit, too steep. Maybe this will work. I'll take this bridge over here, and I'm clear. Okay. On the one. So he was a general in Labat's army. Okay.
This is troubling. Listen well.
Have they claimed responsibility raised up to events?
They claim innocence, but the evidence points straight to them. Well then. War is upon us. We must prepare as best we can.
Okay.
I believe you've earned this. Don't forget, Ciezo is still your home.
Okay, cool. Ash Giant's log? Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay. Well, 3 days. Let's go check on a location.
This worries me.
Hmm. Rest so I got before I go. 6, that'd be enough. Alright, cool. Three days, okay, cool. Don't do it. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going in circles. Shit. Actually, leave this area and cut the string here. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Alright, end the string here. Too tired for this. Nope, that's not what I want. Shit.